Hello there, I'm the TheNightmareDuke, and today we are back in 76, and our topic is all about Pipe is Life. So, on the current scoreboard, for our first members can grab an outfit, which is, well, Pipe is Life. So, we have the outfit, now we just need some matching weapons for it. Now, most people don't really use pipe weapons in the end game, of course, swapping out for stuff like, your fixes and handmaids, gauss rifles, lever actions, all of those good options, but the pipe guns actually hold their own and still perform really well in your, sort of end game. So from the beginning, once you leave Vault 76, basically, the first weapon you can come upon, at least in the old days, nowadays, you leave with like a 10mm pistol, but pipe weapon right there for the taking right outside the vault. So literally from the beginning, you can start finding these weapons. Now, just some reasons why they're actually pretty good is, well, you start finding them from the beginning. They have a ton of mod options, so you can really mod any way you want, and they'll have you covered from gunslinger to guerrilla to rifleman to commando, stealth. The pipe weapons can handle it all. They also use 38 ammo, which is super cheap to craft. You can find it everywhere in the world. A lot of enemies, even your level 100 super mutants, roam around with pipe weapons, so you're always finding pipe stuff around the place. You can even change the ammo to 45 if you feel like it, and if you want to pair it with, like a fixer build and keeping a specific rolled pipe weapon for certain situations, you can then both use the 45 ammo. So super cheap, easy to find, easy to keep fed, but how do they perform? And just quickly taking a look at the rolls that we're going to be using. For our Commando Stealth version, we have an anti-armor roll with some nice, VATS hit chance and faster reload. For our pistol option, we have a bloodied option here with some VATS crits and also that VATS hit chance, which is always nice. And then our rifleman option is back to anti-armor with some faster fire rate and faster reload. So yeah, anti-armor I always like using for testing, and it's one of my preferred legendary rolls. But yeah, those are the weapons that we'll be using, and the build, which will stay the same for all three of those testing cases, just swapping out rifleman for commando instead basically, and then I wasn't bothered with the gunslinger or guerrilla perk cards over in agility. But that's the build that I'm currently rocking in case you were interested. And in legendary, we're also using follow through to help out with that sneak damage bonus. So my favorite is actually the rifleman version of the pipe gun, but we'll kick things off with the commando version here against our bigger targets, stuff like your behemoths, your death claws, and the pipe weapon absolutely demolishing them, no issues at all. Really good performance out of it. The one downside is that you will have to deal with a small magazine. Even if you mod it with something like a drum mag, still only goes up to like 18 rounds, so not big there, hence why I like the rifleman version a bit more, but you could opt for something like a quad roll if it's, really bugging you. But against our usual lineup of testing, the pipe weapon is having no issues. Commando version here, 38 ammo, 4 shots on the level 100 super mutants. Now, the rifleman version, depending on what role, of course, you decide to go for, you can get an easy 2-shot kill, which is pretty standard actually. Crit shots, you can get your 1-shot kills on these level 100 super mutants. So pipe bolt action, really solid choice to go for any rifleman players out there. Of course, you can also stealth with it, and you have plenty of those mod options as well. Gunslinger and guerrilla you also have covered. Good performance out of the pistol options. I'm not even running any of the gunslinger or guerrilla perk cards, and it's dealing with the super mutants, no issues. So if you do find some pipe weapons out in the world, good legendary drops, maybe think twice before scripting or getting rid of them, because they can be really, really solid options to go for, or just keep for a specific build on one of your characters. But hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, then hey, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Sticking around for more Fallout content. As always, massive thank you to the channel members for their support. Hopefully you have an awesome new year, and I shall see you in the next one. Cheers.